guys, welcome to my channel. Today's topic is your differences with your future spouse. What are the differences between you and your future spouse? Hey Falcon, welcome to your reading. Just before I start my reading for you guys, I'd like to thank your guys and my guys for being here. So thank you Falcons guys and my guys for being here. Falcon, what are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? What are the differences? What are sorry, give me a second. What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? Okay. Oh, wow. What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? What are the differences? What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? What are the differences? What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? Okay. What are the differences? What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? Okay, one card again. What are the differences? What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? Two more cards. What are the differences? What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? What are the differences? What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? What are the differences between Falcon and their future spouse? Okay. The first card that you guys got is the Nine of Swords. The second card is the Wheel of Fortune. The third card is the Eight of Cups. And the fourth card is the Five of Swords. And the fifth card is the Justice. Okay. What I'm getting from your guides is one of you is anxious. One of you could have some mental health issues like depression, anxiety, anything, bipolar disorder or anything like that. And the other person, or you could not have these mental illnesses, but you are someone who gets stressed a lot. You get anxious easily. Like if you are faced with some kind of problem, you get anxious easily. I'm gonna say whoever gets anxious has more masculine energy or is a masculine. So it could be your future spouse who is a masculine, or it could be you. Just switch it around how depending on how it resonates. Whoever is the masculine energy in your relationship is going to be a bit more anxious compared to the feminine energy. The feminine energy is a bit more go-getter type. Doesn't care what the other people think or anything like that. They are like, I need to get this done, so I'm gonna get this done. That type of energy. And from the Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting that there might be some kind of socio-economic differences. For example, one of you could be from a high upper upper class, and the other could be from a middle class or something, lower class or something like that. So that is some kind of socio-economic differences. So your future spouse, this is just an example, your future spouse could be more stable, financially stable than you, or they have more money than you or something like that. There could be some certain differences when it comes to your finances. That's something I'm getting. And I'm also getting that one of you could have gone through heartbreak after heartbreak. It could have been platonic, or it could have been romantic. That's also something I'm getting. For example, it could be your future spouse, or it could have been you too. One of you went through a lot of heartbreaks before meeting each other. That's something I'm getting. So that's also different. Like one person could have never dated in their life, and the other person has gone through so many heartbreaks. They were rejected, or they were made to feel less than what they are and stuff. That's something I'm getting. So yeah, that is also something which is different. Like one person didn't date at all, they were more focused on their career or something like that, compared to the other person. The other person dated a lot of people. That's something I'm getting. And from the five of swords card, I'm also getting that the feminine energy, as I was talking about, the feminine energy might be a more of a go-getter type. Like, I need to win, I'm gonna win, I'm not gonna back down, that type of energy. So the masculine energy or the masculine might be a bit more I don't know, like they get anxious easily, they do not like competition, they prefer peaceful type of thing. Like for example, they are the type of guy or something who goes on I don't know, mountain retreat or something like that. They are more spiritual, I'm guessing. They aren't that interested or invested in the 3D or the third dimension and whatever it contains. They are like, oh, I need to climb the social ladder at my workplace, so let me do this. They aren't that type of person. They are the type of person who goes on spiritual retreats. Even if they end up being like, I don't know, like a business owner or something like that, they own companies or they own a business which focuses on relaxation, therapy, and stuff like that. They aren't in the fast-paced environment, like I don't know, like stock markets or how do I put it? Stock markets or something like that. Like they aren't, and the term I'm looking for is Wall Street. Yeah, right, Wall Street. They aren't focused on those types of I don't know, like energies. Like they aren't interested in making money that way. They are more focused on like health based, like I don't know, like rejuvenation. They could also be a doctor or something like that. They prefer to meditate, like stuff like that. And from the justice card, I'm getting that one person is more justice oriented. Um, I don't know. For some reason, when I saw the justice card, I got the energy that the masculine energy is more justice oriented. Like they do not tolerate people. It could be also the feminine energy sometimes, but I'm getting the masculine energy or the masculine in the relationship might be like they might look soft and they might be like type of person who's like, I don't know, I'm not interested in money. I do not want to be I don't know, like power hungry and stuff like that. But when it comes to defending people who are downtrodden or who can't defend themselves, they are extremely protective of those people. They will be like, you shouldn't insult those kinds of people, no matter where they come from. They are the type of person who's like, even if they come from generational of wealth, like they come from old money, they will be the type of person who will be like, just because they do not have money doesn't mean you treat them like, I don't know, rubbish or something. You treat them with respect. That's the type of energy I'm getting from the masculine energy. So those are the differences. And the zodiac sign that I'm getting for you is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Justice. I think it's Libra, if I'm not wrong, for the Justice. I don't remember the zodiac sign for the Justice card. So you can check it out online. I do not remember exactly. And you can also check out the zodiac sign from the Wheel of Fortune. I'm guessing it's Libra if I'm not wrong for the Justice. In case if I'm wrong, check it out. And that's all I'm getting for you, 5 months. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are well balanced in the world. Hey, fine to welcome to your reading. Just before starting reading for you guys, I want to thank your guides and my guides for being here. So thank you, kind to guides and my guides for being here. Okay. What are the differences between Khyatu and their futures cause? What are the differences between Khyatu and their futures cause? What are the differences? Okay. What are the differences between Khyatu and their futures cause? What are the differences? What are the differences between Khyatu and their futures cause? What are the differences? What are the differences between Khyatu and their futures cause? What are the differences? What are the differences between Khyatu and their futures cause? One more card. Yes. Okay, your guides asking me to take 3 cards, and that's it. Yeah. The first card that you guys got is the Four of Pentacles, and the second card is the Knight of Wands, and the third card is the Eight of Wands. Okay, basically what I'm getting from the Four of Pentacles card is one of you could be more possessive, jealous, gets jealous easily, and is more territorial compared to the other person. uh, I'm gonna say it's the masculine energy. Whoever is the masculine energy in your relationship is going to get a bit irritated when the opposite gender flirts with their feminine energy or their uh, feminine counterpart. That's something I'm getting. Like I see a guy who's like has his hands folded to what's his chest, and he has this look going on like he's bored out of his mind with the conversation that's going on. So yeah, that's something I'm getting strongly. So who is the masculine energy might be a bit irritated when the opposite gender flirts with their divine counterpart. And what am I, what else am I getting now? And from the Knight of Wands card, I'm also getting that one of you is more passionate compared to the other person. So that could be one of you is more laid back. That's something I'm getting. Like one of you is like I'm chill, I'm not interested in this type of thing. One of you is like go get out. I'm just focused on my plan. I'm gonna get this job done. I know I'm gonna get it done, and I'm gonna go after what I want. So no one and nothing can stop me. The other person is more like I'll see where life goes. I just want to be like not control every single thing that happens in my life. While one also got the same message, one of them was a little bit more laid back compared to the other person. That's something I'm getting. And again, from the Eight of Wands card, I'm seeing one of you could be a bit like is a quick thinker. That's something I'm getting. Like things on their feet or something like that. That's the expression I'm getting. Like they are quick to make a decision. They are like they make the pros and cons list and they make it quickly. They are the type of person who's like I'll take a week to make a particular decision or something. They are be like okay, if I do make the decision, it will happen this way. So it will benefit me this way, or it will be disadvantages to me this way. And they will be like okay, if it's benefiting me more, then I'm gonna make this decision. If it's disadvantages to me, then I'm gonna not make this decision and regret it later on down of the life. That's something I'm getting up. And what else am I getting up? So yeah, the masculine energy might get irritated like I said previously. So be careful if you are a feminine energy that do not encourage the opposite gender to flirt with you or talk with you. I know you wouldn't, but yeah, just be careful, because if you are someone who's a bit, I don't want to use the term naive, the other gender or the opposite gender might take advantage of that and might deliberately try to make your future spouse hungry. Did I say just hungry? I felt like I said hungry, like hunger and angry. Okay, angry. They get anger. The anger reaches skyrocket or something like that. It skyrockets. That's something I'm getting. They get furious easily. That's something I'm getting, especially when um, something like this happens. And what else am I getting? Your future spouse and you could live, or you or your future spouse could live near a place where it's surrounded with ocean or water, or there's a water body nearby, or you could have grown up in a place where water forest was nearby. That's something I'm getting up. I'm getting Michigan for some reason. Michigan, Oregon. I don't even know if such a thing exists like Oregon or something. I'm getting Michigan, Oregon on if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I will yeah, type it on the screen about with the correct spelling. And what else am I getting? You and your future spouse could like the color yellow, orange, bright color like red, yellow, orange. That's something I'm getting. You or your future spouse could have been born in a country where there is a lot of sand, like Saudi Arabia or something like that. You guys were born in a country where there was a lot of sand and sand dunes and stuff like that. Like sand is that, a lot of sand, hot temperature and stuff like that. I'm not seeing a lot of monsoon or anything like that, like rain and stuff like that. I'm getting that it's a place which is considered extremely hot. I just got another city or something like the state, but I can't just put my finger on it. I think that it was Texas, they said. Yeah, Texas or something like that. Um, and another thing I'm also getting that difference between you and different was could be like one person grew up near water, forest and stuff like that. Like they grew up around those kinds of places, and the other person could have grown up in a city where there was a lot of buildings, like huge skyscrapers and stuff like that. Because as you can see, give me a second, I'll show you. In the As you can see in the four of Pentacles card, you see buildings, right? You see buildings, and this person, behind this person, there is buildings. That's something I'm reading. Like one person could have grown up where there were skyscrapers and buildings and everything. The other person grew up in a place where there were water, bodies, flowers, and forest and stuff like that. Like a lake house or something like that. Something like that. And the zodiac sign I'm getting for you is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's all I'm getting for you, pile 2. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are well currently on the world. Hey, pile 3, welcome to your reading. Just before starting the reading for you guys, I would like to thank you guys and my guys for being here. So thank you, pile 3 guys and my guys for being here. Okay. What are the differences between pile 3 and the differences? What are the differences between pile 3 and the differences? What are the differences? Okay. They are asking me to take 2 cards, so I'm going to take only one more. I'm going to take only one more. What are the differences between pile 3 and the differences? What are the differences? What are the differences between pile 3 and the differences? Okay. The first card that pile 3 got is the 9 of Wands, and the second card is the 5 of Wands. Okay. I think it's pretty clear from the 9 of Wands is what I'm getting is immediately one person has gone through a lot and has faced a lot of hurdles along the way to get to where they are right now, or where they will be when you meet them, or something like that. When you meet each other, that's something I'm getting. And the other person, like, okay, one person faced a lot of adversity. That's something I'm getting. And the other person also faced a lot of trouble getting to where they are when both of them meet. But give me a second. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. As I was saying, one person faced a lot of trials and tribulations and troubles, but it was a healthy competition, I have to say. Like they didn't face a lot of trouble when it comes to finances. Like they had a good, they grew up in a good household. Their parents gave them a lot of love and cherished them and stuff like that. The other person was like, I don't know, just for like an example, they were an orphan who had to take care of themselves and build themselves from the bottom up. That's something I'm getting up. Like they had to do that because they didn't have anyone else who could support them. For example, this could be triggering for some of you. Their mother or whoever was in their life, it could have been a father too, whoever they was the authority figure to them, had some issues with alcohol. So yeah, they somehow had some issues with that. Sorry. So they might have had some problems regarding, so they might have sometimes treated whoever this person was, it could be a future spouse or you, badly. So they had to go through a lot. That's something I'm getting strongly. So your future spouse or you or whoever resonates with this energy went through a lot. They faced a lot of hurdles. They had to take care of themselves from a really young age. So yeah, they might have even worked, like I don't know, like they had to work to make sure that they could go to university or something like that. They could complete their studies. So they had to take up a part-time job, especially when they were really young. That's something I'm getting. Otherwise, whoever the authority figure was like, I wouldn't pay for your education, and so don't expect me to pay for your education. If you want, you have to earn your money and stuff like that. So they could have worked like an, I don't know, like what's the term I'm looking for, like people work and swimming, give me a second, like life coach, I don't know, not a life coach, like a coach or something like that. They protect people in the swimming pool and stuff like that. I can't remember the term for that right now. If I do, I will type it on the screen. Yeah, or I can't remember the term for that right now. Like they buy the safeguard or something like that. They worked and they know how to do CPR. That's something I'm getting. So yeah, that's something I'm getting strongly. So they might have worked too many odd jobs to make ends meet. That's something I'm getting before they become financially independent or financially stable. And the other person could have grown up in a household where their parents loved them, and their parents were the type of people who loved each other a lot. No matter how many fights happened, they always stayed together. They were the type of people who are like, okay, we are going to get a divorce and we are going to go separate ways. They stayed together to make sure their children didn't have to suffer. Something I'm getting. So they grew up in a household which wasn't dysfunctional, and the other person grew up in a household which was dysfunctional. That's something I'm getting. And the zodiac signs that I'm obviously getting for pi 3 is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And give me a second, I need to get a few messages from you guys. They were asking me to get a few messages from you. So I'm going to shuffle the oracle. Messages for pi 3. Any messages for pi 3? Any messages for pi 3? Any messages for pi 3 that you would like to get? Okay, exactly 2 cards, so I'm going to take it in place. The first card is you need to take your medicines properly, and the second card is God has noticed you and He's with you. Okay, what I'm getting is you might be ill, and you might need to take medicine. As soon as I say that, I'm hearing someone coughing or something like that, like they are terribly ill or something like that. That's something I'm hearing. So they're asking you to take your medicine properly and take care of your health. Another thing is, if you're thinking like, why does God do this to me? Like, why does He test me all the time? Do not worry, God is with you always. Even when He puts you through trials and tribulations, He is with you always. That's something I want to say. That's all I have for you. Pi 3, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are well wherever you are in the world.